Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I'm going to bring you a new Bookish Pet Peeves video. So I did a Bookish Pet Peeves video about a year ago, I think, and basically a lot of those things that I mentioned in that video they're mostly things that people usually talk about in their Bookish Pet Peeves videos, and I feel like now I've accumulated so many things that a lot of people don't really think about, and that I certainly didn't notice for like a while. The item on the list that most recently came to mind is black hair being described as a raven. So I seriously just read like 3 books in a row where that describe the protagonist's black hair as raven hair like every 5 seconds. Once in a blue moon, it wouldn't really bother me, but when it's like every book in about every other chapter, it's really annoying because, I mean, in real life, how often do you say, oh, my raven hair? Like, never, right? Pretty much. Next item on the list is something that only recently began to bother me because I don't really see it that often, but I saw it in like 2 books in a row, and that is people's eye colors being used to describe them by like people who are looking for them. Like, hey, I'm looking for a girl with green eyes. Have you seen her? Basically, The Last of the Fire Drakes and Daughter of the Forest both have this where the main character is like running away, and then someone comes looking for them and says, oh, did you see a girl come by here with black hair and green eyes? It's like, really? Okay, do you expect the people to be like, oh, she had green eyes? Yeah, she went that away. Like, that doesn't happen. I mean, having green eyes kind of just describes like 1/3 of the population. I mean, I have green eyes, and so does iPod, and so do a lot of other people. So I don't know why that's even necessary in the description, as if people are really gonna have noticed someone's eye color. So another thing that bothers me that I think also shows up in a lot of movies as well is a monarch being an elected official. Like, that just really bothers me because the very definition of a monarch is that they are not an elected official, that their position is hereditary or something. So basically, Star Wars does this, and Vampire Academy does this, and I feel like I just see it a lot, and it just bothers me because no, a queen is not an elected official. That doesn't make any sense. Another thing that really bothers me is when a character is described using the same adjective all the time. So like if someone shows up and like their hand is described as tan, and then later their neck is described as tan, and their face is described as tan. It's like, dude, I get it. Or in A Court of Mist and Fury, when Rysand is described as having a feline smile every 5 seconds. Like every other chapter, his smile was feline. Like, okay, what does that even mean? You're like really overusing that phrase, and it doesn't make any sense. The last thing on the list is the sad, lonely girl who has no friends. So, I mean, I know sometimes this works. Like, sometimes it makes sense for a sad loner girl who's a main character to have no friends. I mean, I was a sad loner girl for much of my life, and I am very glad that sad loner girls are represented in literature. However, I feel like most of the time, there is no reason for the sad loner girl to have no friends. Like, she's not socially awkward, she doesn't, like, have trust issues, nobody spread a rumor about her. It's usually, like, some perfectly nice, pretty, like, intelligent girl who just, for some reason, nobody wants to be friends with her, when that's not really how it works. So I feel like I see that all the time, and it just doesn't make any sense. There's gotta be some reason, but we're never presented with one. It's always like, oh, she's a really nice, pretty girl. She just gets picked on by the popular girls because they're jealous. Or something like that. Like, I have no fucking idea. I don't know what it is. So, but sometimes this trope really does work very well. It just really depends on the character. So anyway, those are my bookish pet peeves number 2. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your biggest pet peeve is in books in the comments, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!